Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve a problem with Microsoft Project. So the first step is to share the screen, obviously, and search for and call Microsoft Project. So you just need to type in the search bar, just project, and you can open up a clean project. So this is just because I already opened that before. Now, this is the really empty Microsoft project that you should see. So this is the platform. Obviously, you might have one step before that asking you for either new or existing projects. Since this is your first time that you are using the project, there is nothing exists before, so you need to start a new project, and this is the platform. All right, guys, so today I will solve this problem for you. So it's a Palm Plus project. It's about a project with this priority matrix. This matrix gives us this actually perception that cost is very important, is constrained. We cannot go even 1 cent above the predefined budget. However, time is flexible. So if we go a little bit like behind the schedule, or if the duration of the project get extended, is still okay. So that's really important piece of information from the problem. As you can see, the list and the hierarchical relationship of the activities are given here. So part 1, develop the WBS outline using the software for this. As you can see, this project has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deliverables and some sub-deliverables or work packages. Remember, the very last level of the WBS was work packages, and definitely need survey, set product space, and shelf life report. These are all part of the work packages. So now let's go and start using Microsoft Project. So let's go and type the names of these activities. So starting with Palm Plus, so R&R. I'm not going to type the title of the projects because I know a shortcut for that. So there is no reason that I want to do that. I want to double check the voice. Yes, it's recording and my voice is okay. So go back, share the screen. All right. So R&D, product development, then so just type down everything. Forget about the indent and the hierarchical situation here. We will take care of it later. So need that's a better need survey, and please forgive my typos. Need survey, and then set product, then show report, then nutrition report, then secure fruit flyers, initial production, then equipment rehab, production trials, quality trials, quality metrics, quality training and distribution, then all right, now I have the list, the complete list of all the activities, deliverables, everything here that I need. So just double check that I have everything. But the question said develop WBS, and I need to have this code, right? So remember, one of the techniques that project managers use in order to show the WBS as the format of the list is to use the coding, and this coding could be as simple as this indented 1.1 whatever. So don't worry about it. It's all of these can be possible automatically, but let's do the indent first. So we need that do the indent, need set shelf and nutritions. We need to have, okay, we cannot do that task, and we need to select all, then indent. As soon as you click on indent, it automatically understands that, I mean, the software would know that this R&D is deliverables. However, need, set, shelf, and nutrition will be work packages underneath of these deliverables. Also, equipment rehab until all quality all the way needs to be indented. Okay, and this is also okay. Secure fruit. Okay, guys, there is a typo in the textbook. This secure fruit supplier is not secure, it's actually select. How did I know? Based on this table. So because the table in the next page is the more details of the list of the activities, and as you can see, it's not secure fruit supplier, but also it's a select fruit supplier. And as you can see, it has the duration, so you would realize that it is an activity. So based on that, we need to fix this. So let's rely on this table, and based on that, we would know that this is the activity. So we know that these equipment until these are, we already know that these are activities. Also market testing until all the way down to the select distributor should be underneath of the distribution. Also, complete FDA certification and registered trademark should be underneath of legal. So we need the indent in order to make them work package and legal as a deliverables. Also, prepared productions is a work package, so we know that it's a work package. All right, so now that we have the list of activities, let's do and use the table here in order to add the duration, also the predecessors. All right, the predecessors is quite interesting in terms of the numbering, but don't worry about it. Remember, the numbers that these predecessors are referred to are the numbers that we have here. So it means that need survey is number 3. And as you can see, set product space has a predecessor of number 3. So technically this comes right after this. Why? Because 3 is listed as a predecessor for number 4, and so on and so forth. So please use the same number and make sure that the number here match the number in your workshop. So need survey is number 2 here. Why it's not number 3? Maybe because we need to add a insert a task, and this task will call POM plus project, POM plus project. All right, and in this case, this is gonna be this, and this is gonna be indented because secure food is, oops. There you go. Now it's better. So as you can see, I'm actually indenting the deliverables because POM Plus is the big umbrella, is the name of the title of the project. It should be no indented. Then all the deliverables should have only 1 indent, and all the work packages 2 indents, right? So you can do that one by one, but I select all and then click on the right. If it needs 2, then click twice. If it needs 1, click once. Now let's do the duration. As you can see, you cannot manually add duration for the project and for deliverables. It automatically will be calculated. However, you need to add the duration for each activity or work packages, right? And you have the list of the work packages here. As you can see, there is no duration listed for deliverables, which definitely makes sense. All right, so let's do it. So need survey is now in the 3rd place. It matched with the table that here it's number 3, which is great. So I can go back here. Okay, where is it? And start to do so. It's 20 days here, then set is 15, 10, 5, then select, so it should be select, not secure. Much better. By the way, you might notice if I double click on each activities, a pop-up windows come, we call it task information. So you can change, edit the name of the activities here, or maybe if you are patient enough, you can do that at the same place. But I wasn't patient and I double click, which is fine. So select fruit supplier takes 20 days. All right, 20 days. Then equip rehab takes 30 days. That one takes 15, 25, 15, 30, 15, and okay, so I might make a mistake. So market testing is, I cannot change that. Market testing is 30, then 15, and 25, then complete 15, 5, 15. All right, just double check 20, 15, 10, 5, 20, then 30, 15, 25, 15, then 30, 15, 25. All right, and then 15, 5, and 15. All right, now I have all the durations. As you can see, as soon as you insert the duration for the work package or activities, the deliverables will be automatically updated. But wait a minute, these actually these status of the activities doesn't look good. It has a question mark, and always when you have a question mark, you need to ask yourself, what's wrong? There might be something wrong. Actually, it's not wrong, something's wrong. And what is going on here? Why we have this? Because we haven't inserted the predecessors yet. So let's insert all the predecessors all the way. Then we are going to fix this problem, and this is going to be solved automatically. So predecessors. Now that you have the match, so you know that the needs survey is role number 3 or activity number 3, then you should be good to go and follow the exact same pattern in the table that we have here. So needs survey doesn't have any predecessors, so you need to leave it alone. Set product is 3, then this is 4, this is 4, then this is 5 and 6, then select fruit is okay, equip rehab is 4, then 7 and 9, then 10, then 11, 12, and market testing has 2 predecessors, 5 and 6, then 15, then 5 and 6, then 7 and 15, and as you can see, the last one has a weird number of predecessors. See, it has, some of them is 13, 16, but some of them is different. So guys, it has a story here. So when it says the predecessors of number 21 is 13, 16, 17, 19 FS, it means that one of the predecessors of 21 is 19, and the relationship between them is finish to start. Remember, start to start, finish to start, start to finish, different types of relationship. But this one is finish to start plus 25 days is the lag. Concept of lag is has been defined before in the lecture, but it's actually the time between finishing of number 19 and the start of number 21. So technically, activity 21 needs to wait 25 days after finished activity 19, and then it can start. And it's easy to use and define this by Microsoft Project. So 13, 16, and 17 is easy. And then for 19, you just click somewhere else, okay? Maybe I should get rid of the comma, okay? And then in order to add the predecessors that includes lag, double click. Then when the pop-up task information comes, go to the predecessors, all right, predecessors tab, and then insert 19. This automatically recognizes that 19 refers to activity complete FDA certifications, and the relationship is finished to start. You don't need to change anything about it, although you can change, but it didn't ask. And the lag has been defined for 25 days, so add 25. Also, one more activity number 20. Activity number 20, again, is FS, and the lag is 15. Click on OK and see it adds. Okay, so you can change, by the way, you can extend this view, and the right hand side of the view is the Gantt chart. So if I zoom out a bit, you can see the Gantt chart in one view, but on the right hand we have the information of the task and activities and everything. Now everything looks good except this column, right? The status. Remember, guys, in the Microsoft project, always all the activities needs to be automatically scheduled. Look at here. It says this symbol is for manual schedule, and you don't want that. You want to have auto schedule. So for that reason, select all, right click, go to information, then instead of manual, click auto schedule, and in the advanced, make sure that it's as milestone. I don't need that. So you don't need to mark the activities as a milestone. And back to the predecessors. Okay, so and click on OK. So it automatically is inserted. So one more time, if you go select all, right click, go to the information, then auto scheduled, click on OK, and all of a sudden everything's turned to the auto schedule. And by the way, for some reason we have one additional empty activity. We don't want that, so make sure that you delete this. We don't want to have extra things here. Now you had everything and you already used all the information here. So let's go and read the questions. So part one said, develop the WBS outline using the software available. So we need to actually pull out these outlines, right? And the numbers beside this. You can automatically gain this by using an option. So go to format and then click on outline number, then voila, as you can see, all of them are here, and I need the screenshots of that in your report. As you can see, and by the way, many functions here in the left-hand side is similar to Excel, and if you are hands-on in the Excel, you can definitely use some of the experience here. And if you want to know the project summary, it automatically adds one more row, and it adds the projects with the numbers and everything. So now, question said, use this file and information provided below to create a project schedule. So technically, I am reading here. So the following holidays are observed. So January 1st, Martin Luther King. So we need to actually set up our calendar. So to do so, let's go to the calendar. By the way, if you want to have the calendar, you need to go to the project tab, change working time, and in the pop-up windows you have the list and you have the place to insert all the holidays and everything in the calendar. As you can see, currently the standard calendar is from Monday through Friday, and Sunday and Saturday are considered as holiday, like not working, non-working day. It has a legend here. So white shows working day, gray non-working day, and these are some exceptional. We don't have any exceptional yet. All right, so let's start. It says January 1st is, oh, by the way, if we read number 6, I know maybe if I were the author of this case, I would put this first, that the project will begin on January 3rd. We need to know when was the start of the project, January 3rd, 2012, all right? So first, let's set the starting time of the project, and then let's insert all these holidays. So to do so, go to the project tab, project information and set the project start date as January 3rd, 2012. Click on OK, and it's everything, see, start from January 3rd. Now go back to project tab, change working time. Now let's start our holiday. So January 1st, okay, so we need to go back all the way to 2011, 12. Okay, February, no, January. So January 1st is holiday, so it falls in on Saturday. And please read the number 4. Number 4 said, if a holiday falls on Saturday, then Friday will be given as an extra day off. And if it falls on Sunday, then Monday will be given off. By the way, do I need to insert January 1st? Although we know the project start January 3rd, why we care about the holiday before that? Guys, remember, it's gonna be like a recurrent calendar, so the project might take more than a year. So if it was the case, you would need this January 1st holiday for the next year, which is 2013. So let's add it. It's Jan 1st. Start January 1st, 2000. So yes, it's a holiday. And then Martin Luther King, which is the third Monday in January. So Monday 1, 2, 3, which is third Monday in January. Okay, so 160. So just let me see, how can I fix this problem? For some reason it crashed, so cancel, let's cancel and start over. So January 1st, then and you just need to add the start point. Okay, then after inserting everything, you can go to the detail and make sure it's the yearly. So after you insert January 1st, and remember it's a 1 day, so starting January 1st and finishing January 1st. After you insert that, click on that and go to the detail for each. It's gonna be non-working day, then it's gonna be yearly, and on January, so the first, no, on January 1st and end by maybe 3 occurrence. So maybe the projects will not take more than 3 years, so it's gonna be okay. And then next one is gonna be Martin Luther King. It's the third. So if you go to details, it's gonna be yearly, and it's gonna be the third Monday of January, and in 3 years. Then, so you need to do everything, but remember, whenever the holiday falls on Saturday, then you need Friday off, and if the holidays falls on Sunday, then we need Mondays off. So let's do it very quickly. But for the sake of time, I'm gonna click on OK. I already inserted all in the one project. So this is the same projects, and I already added all the holidays here. So just double check with you guys. So this is January 6th. Just make sure that you can do that as well. So I didn't do that, but sometimes it's nice to just insert it using the table, using the calendar here, or by using details option, and then use it as a yearly, and the third Monday of January is a Martin Luther King. Also the Memorial Day, again, you can do that as a yearly. So it's a Memorial Day last Monday, so it should be last Monday of May. Click on OK, and so on and so forth. So click on OK, and remember, always click on save. Keep the backup, because Microsoft Project, unfortunately, at least my version, sometimes crash and it's a bad news. So it's very nice to have a backup. Now keep going. So after setting up your calendar, so we are here, we already set up our, okay, there is a nice part 2. So we already inserted our holiday. Also, we mentioned that the team works 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Just double check, go back here. Again, project tab, change working time. So go to options this time. Make sure from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and click on OK. Also, we know that the Monday through Friday is the holiday. So click on OK, and everything's are here. So back to the problem. The problem said, if the holidays fall, so we already take care of that. I think none of the holidays falls on in this special case, but if it happened, you need to make a new holiday. So let's say January whatever. So let's say if Martin Luther King falls on, so it doesn't. One of those that might happen. So December 25 and 25th might be Christmas Eve. All right, so as you can see, Christmas Eve, which is 23rd. So why I haven't inserted 25? So there might be some mistake here. So cancel, and it should be 25th, 2012. Okay, now it's good. Click on OK. So, there you go. Finally. All right, so we are good. Now this holiday is not on Friday. This is okay. So Labor Day. Labor Day is the first Monday. So obviously, again, let's assume that some of these holidays was the case. Then it says extra holiday, and then just insert it. That's it. So I was just mentioning it, but it wasn't the case. And if you want to delete the holiday, just click on that and delete. So click on OK, and we are good in this term. Now, based on this schedule, submit a memo and answer. Oh, the project will begin. So I already set the beginning time of the project. Based on this schedule, submit a memo answering the following question. When is the project estimated to be completed? All right, that's very easy, because based on this, you can say, remember, we already go to the format. format tab, and we already click on outline numbers. So if you click on outline numbers, you will have that. You will see that projects take 135 days. This is the duration, and the finish date is 7/12. So it's not gonna take more than a year. That's the good news, obviously. So question 2, what is the critical path? All right, so to show the critical path, you need to go here and click on the critical path. Look at what happened here in the Gantt chart. So if you click on the critical path, all of a sudden, some of them get pink, and these are the critical path. By the way, by clicking on each of these bar, you can actually select the color and details by clicking on the white area. Anywhere in the white area, you can actually mention and you can add text into the bar, because sometimes it's nice to have the name of the activities on the bar. So if you go to the text on the bottom of the pop-up windows, so how can I get that? Go to the white background, double click, go to the text, and then on the top of that, so maybe you can get rid of this. On the top of that, maybe you can add the name. If you type name, it automatically bring it, and click on OK. And there you go. You have the name of here, but because you select the critical activities, there you go. So you have the name here. And the next question is that what activity has the most total slack? So you need to have the slack. How would you know the slack? So you need to add a column and just call slack, or maybe total slack, because you're looking for the total slack, and it automatically calculates the total slack for you. So these activities are the activities with the total most slack. So this activity and this activity has the most slack. Oh my God, look at here. If you have 50 days of slack here. All right. How sensitive is the network? I would say it's very much sensitive, because we have a lot of activities as a critical, called as a critical activities, as you can see. So after I go back to the format and click on critical activities, so I would count how many of them are critical. Almost most of them, except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 out of all are non-critical, and the rest of them are critical. So that makes the project very critical. And also you can see most of them has 0 slack. Only a few of them, which are non-critical, has a really big number of slack. So it's a very sensitive project. In your assignment, whenever you have a big proportion of the critical of the activities as a critical activities, then the project is sensitive. Identify 2 sensible milestones and explain your choices. Honestly, milestone can be anything that is matter to you as a project manager, but usually a milestone is after one activity or one deliverable done with a really high length, or when the deliverables is hard to achieve. I would say after finish this milestone, because it takes 85 days. So in the beginning of the distribution would be 1 milestone, and maybe at the end would be another milestone, because you already delivered the project. All right, guys, so that was part 1. Now you need to do the screenshots, a print out of the Gantt chart. So I want you to have the name of the activities on the Gantt chart. Also, the critical activities should be shown here. So just, zoom out as much as possible that you can have it, and just do the screenshots. Also, it asks for network diagram. That's a really good question. I haven't shown you how to get to the network view. Okay, so to do so, go to the right gray area in the left hand side of here. So when you can see Gantt chart, right click, change the view to network diagram, and you can see the network diagram. If you want to go back, even you can use the view and go back to the Gantt chart view as well. So you have two options in order to get to the network and back to the Gantt chart. Then the last question said, the schedule table, we need to have the schedule table reporting early time to start, latest time to start, early time to finish, latest time to finish, and slack. We already have the total slack, but it's nice to have everything. By the way, we don't have resource yet, so we can hide the resource for now in order to have a better place. And also we can by double click, so when you bring the mouse on the border of the two cells, two column, it's going to turn out to that, and double click, then it's going to go wider, exactly similar to what happened in Excel. Now I need early time to start. So as soon as you click on E, you type E, it brings all options starting with E. Early time to start, early time to finish, latest time to start, latest time to finish, and that's it. So on top of the Gantt chart and network diagram, I need to have the print out of this. And that would be all for part 1. Also, it has the hint. It says that project takes 135, which is exactly what we got here. 135, nice, beautiful. Go back, and that's it. We are done with part 1. See you in the next video for part 2. Thanks.